Hagia Sophia, a changing icon's story. The Hagia Sophia is one of the most iconic buildings in history, with a story that mirrors the complex history of the city it calls home. Modern-day Istanbul, Turkey, originally built in the 6th century as a Christian basilica under the Byzantine Empire, it has served as a cathedral, a mosque, a museum, and once again a mosque. Its changing role throughout history represents the shifting religious, political, and cultural landscapes of the region. Construction and Byzantine era, the Hagia Sophia was commissioned by Emperor Justinian I in 532 AD to demonstrate the power and grandeur of the Byzantine Empire. Designed by the architects Isidore of Miletus and Anthemius of Tralles, it was an engineering marvel for its time, featuring a massive dome that seemed to float above the structure, held up by a complex system of supports. At its completion, it was the largest cathedral in the world, serving as the center of Eastern Orthodox Christianity for nearly 1,000 years. The basilica was richly adorned with mosaics, including depictions of Christ, the Virgin Mary, and various saints, which underscored its importance as a religious and cultural hub of the Byzantine Empire. It was a symbol of Christian dominance and an architectural wonder that attracted visitors from across the world. Ottoman conquest and transformation into a mosque. In 1453, the Ottoman Sultan Mehmed II conquered Constantinople, modern-day Istanbul, and transformed the Hagia Sophia into a mosque, symbolizing the shift in power from the Christian Byzantine Empire to the Muslim Ottoman Empire. The building's Christian symbols were either removed or plastered over, and new Islamic features, such as minarets and a mihrab, prayer niche, were added. The transformation of Hagia Sophia into a mosque did not diminish its architectural importance. The Ottomans were so impressed by its grandeur that they preserved much of its structure. Sultan Suleiman the Magnificent and other rulers would later add further enhancements, such as calligraphic panels with Islamic verses, strengthening its identity as a major place of worship in the Islamic world. Secularization and museum era. The fall of the Ottoman Empire after World War I led to the founding of the Republic of Turkey in 1923 under Mustafa Kemal Ataturk, as part of his broader efforts to secularize and modernize Turkey. In 1935, Ataturk ordered that Hagia Sophia be converted into a museum, which removed its function as a religious building. The museum status allowed people of all faiths and nationalities to appreciate its architectural splendor and historical significance. The building became a symbol of Turkey's secular identity, drawing millions of tourists from around the world. During this time, restorers worked to uncover the Christian mosaics that had been plastered over during the Ottoman era, while still preserving the Islamic elements, reflecting the building's dual religious history. Return to mosque status. In 2020, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan announced that Hagia Sophia would once again be converted into a mosque, following a ruling by Turkey's top administrative court. This decision was met with mixed reactions globally. Supporters saw it as a restoration of the building's Ottoman-era role, while critics viewed it as a step away from the secularism that had defined modern Turkey since Ataturk. Despite the reconversion, Hagia Sophia remains open to visitors from around the world, though it now functions primarily as a mosque. This latest transformation adds another chapter to the building's long and complex history, further cementing its role as a symbol of religious and cultural change across millennia. Cultural significance. Throughout its history, Hagia Sophia has been much more than just a building. It has been a symbol of power, a representation of religious dominance, and a testament to human ingenuity in architecture. Its journey from a Christian basilica to a mosque, then to a museum, and back to a mosque reflects the evolving identity of Istanbul, Turkey, and the wider region. Hagia Sophia stands today not only as an architectural masterpiece but also as a living monument to the complex layers of history that have shaped it. Each phase of its life, from Byzantine cathedral to Ottoman mosque, to modern museum and back to a mosque, represents the shifting tides of empire, religion, and culture in one of the most significant crossroads of civilization.